What's up, Reject Nation? I'm Greg Alba.
John Humphreys, me.
I'm not tired. I'm baked out of my mind. Let's get two things straight. We're gonna watch the Hitman E3 2015 trailer. That's right, kids. We are hopping into this so late. We figured with E3 happening last week, we might as well go back 4 years and see what's going on. Or it's another request from little Hit Banerjee. He always requests these games cinematic trailers, and I love doing it. I missed so many of them, and when we get to catch up, they're good. Aren't they good, John?
They're usually quite cinematic and rousing and creative.
So on par with the language.
I do what I can.
Let it go. Let it go.
We're at 47. I've got the first raw files compiled and uploaded. Go over them and let me know what you need.
Is this the one Timothy Oliphant played?
Yeah.
Could have brought that girl's ass out more. Especially if you're gonna do that shot, you know?
Yeah, just pull some dead or alive beach volleyball girls in.
It's almost as if Breaking Bad made that outfit.
You would think.
It's always flash to that.
Whoa.
Damn. Always getting his Tom Cruise run going. Whoa. Whoa!
Whoa! Damn.
Cool. You know, you gotta love the sound design on trailers.
Yeah,
Like
especially.
I feel the same exact way. You know, with the way the beat was going, and then his breath, which is how I sound at the beginning of sex. All right. At the end, I'm usually passed out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the longest minute and a half once a month that I experience.
And they wake you up with the defibrillator and all that stuff.
I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
Before I used to be like, who are you? Now I'm like, I get it now.
I know you guys.
So with the sound design in this video, yeah, and then when the sound cuts out, after the gunshot at the end, only hear the music, but there's no breath. And then I was thinking, man, the way they edited that music made it really sound like he was breathing heavy. And then they cut to a shot where there's no music, and it's just him breathing. Yeah. You're like, oh, so he was really running out of breath.
Yeah, they're using that.
I got nothing else from the trailers.
That beautiful human percussion. No, I mean, from what all I know about Hitman, this trailer actually took me by a lot of surprise. It's a cinematic trailer, obviously, but like the snow setting threw me for a loop. This almost felt like a trailer for a season of TV or for like the whole video game, because it's like, here's a bunch of different places and different settings with a bunch of different people, and it looks like something's going wrong in each one.
Yeah, it's funny because I think this is just as good as the Hitman movies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. Almost as, if not just as good. Yeah.
The sad part is this 2 minute and 50 second trailer is probably better constructed than the whole of the 2 Hitman movies.
You know,
That's sad.
We gotta. It's coming along, and one day we'll get that perfect Hitman movie. Timothy Oliphant will come back.
As someone who knows literally jack about the Hitman storyline, I don't know anything about it. I can't even tell you if the movies were remotely close. I honestly can't. The cool thing about this, what I love about the game trailers that they've done in the past, like, I don't know, decade or something, the way they do visual storytelling to the degree, sometimes they'll even do it for sequels, where I won't have played the original game, and then you watch a trailer like this, and it still feels like there's something you can latch onto here. This is a very tense situation. Beyond the music cues I was talking about, the music kind of has like that nightclub menace tune, you know, something out of like John Wick or Collateral, you know, one of those kinds of
throbbing, sinister quality.
That line at the end of like "good to have you back," and you see that he's having a difficult time just training. Like this is a lot of work for him. For anyone, this would be difficult, right?
Not for Rocky in Rocky 4.
He had enough lungs to try. I'm at a very high elevation.
So much less oxygen up here.
I'm about to pass out right down this hell. Getting back into the game, that this is probably going to be a scary situation even for someone like himself. But also the color palette. I love how with the last shot, that last shot is perfect. The way with the blue background is in the forest, but even his eyes seem to have a little bit of the reflection of the color that the weather is.
Yeah.
That's about as deep as I'm going to get.
He's got really pale hazel eyes that catch the light from the snow.
Yeah.
And I hear that in the first level of this game, you're actually a different character, and the whole point is you have to go to this snowy place and convince him to come out of retirement. And he's got like a big long beard at the beginning and stuff like that, and it's really like an 80s action movie before it transitions into like a traditional Hitman video
That
game.
would be cool.
I know, right? You just press X and Y repeatedly to convince, to further convince, and if you fill up the convincing bar, then he'll come out of retirement.
Now
if you
I
don't,
know. I've never played this game.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Because if you fail that level, then you just fail the game. Yeah.
I've latched on.
Have you?
Yes.
This is good. This is great. Yes, I am.
Well, the other thing, you get some teases at a little bit of plot mechanics, like that can't just seem unintentional.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
showing us with the dude in the Breaking Bad outfit, as I call it, even though that outfit has existed for many years
There's
before.
some kind of weird.
What is the name
chemical-
of that?
It's just like a hazmat suit. It's just like a.
It's not a radioactive space outfit.
No, just a hazardous material suit or a. Or
Marty
a,
McFly wore it too.
Yeah.
This is just Breaking Bad now owns the rights to.
They have co-opted the imagery 1,000% with all those billboards.
Every time you
they
see
had.
it now, you're like, oh, it's Breaking
yeah,
Bad.
Jesse and Walt, yeah.
In this video, when they're creating meth in the kitchen,
Yeah.
when they're cooking up
Red
something,
meth.
you see that there's going to be some type of poisonous, toxic thing going around in this that is probably going to play a factor into it. This is cool and it's sort of inspiring in terms of like assembling a sizzle reel or assembling a type of trailer, you know?
Oh, and you've also got this like fashion show with this, guy at the center of it. Looks like, I don't know, he could be some kind of like high class person you got to take out, or maybe like a big bad mogul character or something. It seems like the lab in this fashion show, aside from where the hitman himself is, Agent 47 or whatever, like are the two main things.
The reason I'm noticing this specifically for this game trailer is you said something at the beginning of us talking about it, about how this feels like it could be a trailer for a show, and it made me go, trailers for shows usually aren't done well. Like, I usually don't feel like trailers for shows properly capture a season.
Yeah.
They always feel a little bit weird, and I always watch the show and I'm like, oh, the show's so much better than the trailer I watched. For this, I'm like, yeah, to capture a whole game story is a lot of work. So thinking about what the editors do, and the fact that more than movies and shows, for game trailers, these cinematic ones, they often just make stuff for the trailers.
That's what I was about to say, was like, maybe with a TV show, you're just bound to, we're not going to shoot a bunch of extra stuff just to make a show trailer, we're just going to use the footage that we have.
Yeah, exactly.
For this, you have freedom to make the exact kind of teaser you would want, that you can pull from the exact right brushstrokes of the story and the gameplay and all that stuff.
Lohit Banerjee, thank you so much for sending this our way. Listen, I'm just going to read Lohit's last message because I haven't replied to him yet. He said, hey, this is your fierily homosexual buddy from across the border. The entire bit poster reaction was golden, so much off the rails. Thank John for teaching me the meaning of anachronism. That was fun.
Anytime.
Living at this new place is awesome. All of my housemates are super cool, and we have become a giant homosexual family now. You guys should definitely come here sometime soon. It's gonna be a homosexual blast. I added a couple things, I paraphrased. Or expanded.
So long, Troy. Thanks for always being happy.
I feel like the firely homosexual thing was something we said in his last shout out that I'm just not remembering.
Yeah, that sounds like a Gregory Alba original, perhaps.
Or did he just open up and say, hey, I'm really gay, by the way. Super gay.
I know, you opened this up and I was like, is there a whole bunch of history I missed here?
But he put it in quotes, so I'm assuming we made some joke.
I'm pretty sure that firely homosexual is something like the second you read it out loud, all of a sudden my body had a muscle memory.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to track down that shout out now.
I've only heard a couple people open up in a private manner that they're firely homosexual.
I was gonna say, were we reacting to a trailer that had a heavy LGBTQ slant, or a
Knowing us, it probably didn't matter.
Yeah.
We just made it work anyway.
some kind of
Well, you make sure to hitman all the butts and. Bye! Wait, subscribe to The Real Rejects, click that notification bell, hit the like button if you like videos on YouTube, and check us out in heaven. Find out who makes it there after we die.
yeah, vote with your touch tone phones.